when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Curry brings the double. Ajinça the pass to Pondexter. And the rejection by Iguodala.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And Cole kicks to Ajinça. Pass to Cunningham. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of it.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
To the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Green. Curry wide open. That one's good from the corner. Curry's got 10 points here in the second half.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. That's the Warriors' 5. Gordon goes in. Asik cleans up the mess with the savage putback flush.
Now that's no run-of-the-mill putback there.
What, the rebound and then the dunk, one on top of the other.
Yeah, that's what we call a potent 1-2 punch. Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Davis with a screen on Curry. The drive by Gordon. Here's Davis. Soft touch off the glass. Davis has got it all tied up now for New Orleans.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Curry's shot is good.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
And Holiday kicks to Davis. Back to Holiday. Evans outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Warriors leading by 3. On its way from Curry for 2. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for him this half.
Gordon dishes to Davis. The shot by Evans. Nobody around. That doesn't go either for Evans.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. Guys, you want to talk about one tough guy? How about the Turkish hammer, Asik? Tremendous rebounder. A space eater in the paint. So long.
That's a great way to describe him, Kevin. Last year he finished 4th in the league in rebounds per minute. Plus, he's always lurking as a shot blocker.
He is.
And, you know, going back to Asik, I mean, he's not just a big, immobile guy. I mean, he's got really good flexibility, and that's helped him develop some post moves at the offensive end. He's no longer Mr. Dunk or nothing.
Holiday, the pass to Evans. Yes, and it's Holiday. Holiday with the assist that time. And that's 15 points for Tyreke Evans.
And going back to Amir Asik's toughness, you can see it in his face. I mean, he's not going to smile at you. He's not going to show you any expression at all. Just a cold-blooded monster on the floor.
Timeout called the Warriors. Well, New Orleans is still a relative relatively young team, but they play with the maturity, I think, Clark, that's beyond their years.
You know, Kevin, the average age for them last year was just over 25 years old, and the youngest team in the West, actually, to make it to the playoffs last year.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. With a deficit as we approach the final buzzer, he stayed upbeat, saying, listen, we can battle back, fellas. Just stay with me. I need all-out effort here, and we can bring it home. Fellas?
Green kicks to Bogut. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Warriors lead by 2.
This defense is giving their shooters free rein to operate from behind the arc.
And when you allow shooters to get in a rhythm, then you're going to have problems because they can hit it even when you start to defend it with intensity.
And Holiday with a clear path to the hoop.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And for the Pelicans, part of why they look so mature is how they protect leads. I mean, rarely giving away points for free and knowing how to close out games.
He's looking for Gordon and finds him, and it's good. Gordon's got 9 points here in the second half.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And, you know, guys, the Pelicans only lost 5 games last year where they led going into the fourth quarter. They won 38 when entering the fourth quarter with the lead. That's very mature basketball for a team that's as young as they are.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Warriors leading by 4. Thompson dishes to Curry. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one is on Holiday.
How about Steph Curry in this one? 31 points, and talk about the 3-ball for him? Wow, unbelievable from long distance.
Clark, there have been some fireworks from deep today. Boy, he is just dangerous out there.
The free throws go down and the lead goes up.
One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Evans kicks to Davis. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Curry with the 3. Ashik comes up with the rebound. Ashik's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Evans missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. Pelicans trail by 3. Gordon. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got assist number 8 here in this one already. The Warriors have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Curry outside. Green kicks to Bogut. Stolen by Ashik. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Evans. Green with the block. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Hands it from downtown. Curry's got 36. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
And guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
And Holiday kicks to Davis. It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Watch out, Anthony Davis has caught fire.
Curry with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Launches a three. It's money from deep.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Holiday, the pass to Gordon. Misses the three.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Stolen by Holiday. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Holiday with the ball. Another shot. Nails it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within three.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And you know what? You got a couple options here. You can take the 3 to tie it or get the quick 2 and then a 5.
And, you know, if it opens up for them inside, the quick 2 would be the way I would lean, Greg, but the foul has to come immediately after that.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to them.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
Stolen by Thompson. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Gordon with no one around. And the miss. So we see the Wolf.
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. You were able to really help out your team on the offensive end. What enabled such a big night of productivity for you?
I'm just used to the pace of the game by now, and my teammates do a good job finding me when I'm open, so all the credit goes to them. I just catch and fire when I'm open.
Thank you, Klay.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry. He came out of the locker room at halftime and was immediately on fire. That third quarter was his, and he did not hesitate to exert his will.
I will say this about Steph Curry. There is no player in the league more capable of single-handedly taking over a ball game than he is. What I mean is, Steph Curry's hot. Is hotter than anyone else is hot. He can beat you with his feet, his mind, his shot. The only thing you can be sure of is that he will beat you.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. You get jealous, and he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.